talk for a second about why you humans built a whole system of economics on stuff blowing up or melting down? I hate to say this, but humans beyond our little corner and way back in history, they made a mistake. A big mistake, together, spread all over the world. I ain't got any suggestions for how you comes back from this mistake, but it's an idea that you've now got woven into darn near every part of your society except in little tiny pockets. The problem is money. It's the one thing yous can always do to succeed. If you've got more money, even if you's a dingleberry who chokes on his own laces every morning trying to put on his trainers, you's still a success. Even if you got that money passed down from those what came before, your world still sees you personally as a success. Now, we got centuries of proof on what a dumb idea this is. Money makes lots of trades possible, but it also means whichever numbnuts is best at hoarding it tends to become top dog, right up until they ain't anymore. See, money is only worth something if it's moving. The problem is, you've got a whole system where the only way to win is to get all the money, and then when somebody has all the money, ain't nobody able nor willing to trade with them. What usually follows is a big angry bunch of people coming to the doors with torches and pitchforks and knocking the top dogs off their thrones, or maybe out of these boardrooms. What's funny like is every time things fall apart, it seems like a smaller and smaller group of numbnuts has more bills in these pockets. Maybe the royalty takes a dive this time, but the church makes bank. Maybe the church is having a tough year, but the people who sell clubs and swords and shields is doing amazing. The people causing the most harm always seem to make out like bandits because money moves for them. For the rest, money gets all backed up in bottlenecks like bits of old pizza in bad arteries. What happens to a bad artery? Nothing good in the long run. You've come up with lots of words for it, but wealth inequality tips over your societies again and again, and it all comes down to this idea where if I get all the money, I win. You need more ways to define success than just having all the money. Maybe you build a society where being loved by your friends is success, or being admired for kindness, or learning heaps and sharing it with others. Success that's only how many imaginary power tickets you get is gonna keep leading to suffering for everybody. Anyway, this is Gus, and these are my thoughts from the gutter. If you like these thoughts, like and subscribe.